Hello, this is Sharice with Family History Explorer. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite things to do, and that's to get involved and help in family history. So it's kind of been out for like about a year, but some people still don't know about it. But there's a way to get involved in family history that's not indexing, but it's kind of updated. So what it is the AI is reading the records and trying to decipher names out of the records. And then it's asking us to go in and say whether it's correct or not, and trying to help teach the AI how to do it more correctly. So the way to go about this is go into FamilySearch.org, sign in, and then go up to this top part where it says Get Involved. When you click on Get Involved, go down to Opportunities. It's going to take just a second to get there. I guess my computer's being a little slow today. But down here, we can do quick name review is what it's called on the computer. On your phone, there's an app, and I will be doing a video about the app at a different time, that you can do it on your phone, and it's called Get Involved. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and it's going to ask me to choose a country. I'm going to go ahead and pick the United States, but there are several countries, and they're doing Spanish, Portuguese, and English, but also remember that these are names, and so if you can read handwriting, you should be able to do most any of them. This time I'm going to pick United States, and I like to pick a place that means something to me, so I'm going to pick California this time. And then I don't go more specific, but you can go in and put a last name or a specific place, but it does take a little bit longer for it to bring up records. And then I click search, and then once I click search, it's going to search for records that are in that criteria and bring up information for me to review. So it's going to start off with a 1 to 20. So I'm going to do 20 names to start with. I can change that at a later time. And so what this is saying is it's highlighting this Taylor, and it's showing underneath, is this Taylor? If it is, you can just click on this green button that says, yes, it's correct. If it's not, I can edit it, or I can say, I'm not really sure. And if you're not sure, just go ahead and say you're not sure. It's okay. Sometimes I'm being lazy, I'm in bed, and my glasses aren't working great, and I can't tell what it says. I just say unsure and move on, and someone else will index it. Now, sometimes it'll have a date being a name, and then you can just put not a person, or it may say a deed, and it thinks it's a person's name, and it's not. One time I had it said 5 a.m., and it thought it said Sam, and that would just be not a person. So this particular one, I'm just going to say, okay, it's a match, and it'll move on to the next thing. Now, if it comes up with something that's not actually there, that's this comma, we can take that out. And if it does this say OB, it does, and then we're going to submit it. Or you can click on match. So, and so you just keep going along, and this one's a match also. So we'll just go ahead and click on match, and this one's a match, and you just will keep going. So like that one that we had to fix, then we just click on edit, or you can just click in this box. Either one works. We're just going to click on match. Now let's say I'm like, oh no, like I'm in a hurry, I got to get going. You can just go ahead and get out, and it will still count those numbers as part of the numbers of the things that you've been doing. Okay, so like this one, James Hester, and then it has this weird thing in the middle. We're going to take that out. But also another thing that we need to know is that if it says WM for William, you can spell out William if you know what it's supposed to say.